Main man, made man here. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing. Damn, Joe. I mean, damn. Now this one I didn't even see coming, man. We've already heard the news of Andre Ward announcing his retirement. You know what I mean? And he's walking away from the sport of boxing. Basically, he has no more love for the sport of boxing. He also said that his body, wasn't performing to the levels that he liked them to perform. You know what I mean? And so, without the love for the sport and his body not reacting the way it should be or he wants it to, he decides to hang him up, walking out on top of the boxing world. By most accounts, he's the number one pound for pound fighter on most people's boxing list. Personally, I have him number two. I have Terrence Crawford as number one. It's just I didn't see this one coming, Joe. I mean, hats off to a well deserved honorable career. Hats off to a very successful career. Future Hall of Famer, no doubt. Walking out on top, coming off one of if not the biggest fight of his career by defeating Sergey Kovalev not once but twice. And Sergey Kovalev is running around. I ended Andre Ward's career, and I told you I would end his career, and it's better for the division. I mean, like all of this shit that he out here sniping with now, like a straight up biatch. This ain't the time. Show the man some fucking respect. Well, then again, we shouldn't expect much respect from Sergey Kovalev with his Jason Stratham looking ass. You know what I mean? Because he out this joint like really popping a lot of shit out here, man. Like he's really putting a lot of stuff out here. Clearly he's sour grapes because he got his ass whooped. You know what I mean? Clearly he's sour because he quit and got stopped, and he quit like a biatch. You know what I mean? And then he got all this stuff he wants to say. Man, forget Sergey Kovalev, Joe. He is now going to paint himself as an ultimate villain. You had your chance. You know what I'm saying? You had all that stuff you wanted to say. You had your chance. Give the man respect. You got beat. Not once, but twice. I don't care how you feel about it. You got beat. If you was such a good boxer, you should have became a A-side fighter and had the fight happen in your Russia. You know what I'm saying? But instead, no. You had to come to the Americans' hometown, because that's not only where the money at and the respect and the recognition is at. But man, Sergey Kovalev is a piece of shit, man. This is as simple as that, man. But once again, Andre Ward representing this country on the Olympics, man. Former gold medalist, undefeated, hasn't been defeated since a kid. I always told people, man, if you want to walk around and act like a certain boxer, if there's a certain boxer that you look up to, it shouldn't be Adrian Broner. It shouldn't be Floyd Mayweather. It should be Andre SOG Ward. Family man, God-fearing man, extraordinarily talented boxer. Just all around guy. Just never can have enough good things to say about Andre Ward. He's had his fair shares of up and down in his career. He's had the ups of winning things like the Super Six, defeating Carl Froch. He's had his downs, going through his out of the ring promotional issues, lawsuit after lawsuit, court case after court case. He finally made it through that, got back into the ring, got some respect back by, linking up with the right business partners in Rock Nation and Jay Prince as his manager. Got some pretty decent purses, got him an HBO deal. You know what I mean? Like, he got on the second half of his career, man, he put things right back in perspective, put things in order. And at the end of the tunnel, there was a monster fight with Sergey Kovalev, something that Andre Ward knew months, if not a year before, that he would eventually fight Sergey Kovalev when he signed his deal with HBO, in which that put him on a 3-fight deal. And he knew at the end of that deal that eventually he was going to have to face Sergey Kovalev. And he knew there would be a rematch as well. So he took on that monster, the so-called beast at that division. There ain't much left at the division for Andre Ward to stick around for, aside from Adonis Stevenson. Now, Adonis Stevenson fights on the Showtime side of the pond. He rolls with Al Heyman. Al Heyman and Rock Nation don't do business. So Andre Ward basically will be sitting there fighting God knows who. Unless he was talking about moving up or coming back down or something like that. Him getting a big name fight would have been hard pressed at that weight class. So you got Badu Jack going on up there, but once again, fights on the Al Heyman Showtime side of the pond. So basically wouldn't have been no Andre Ward fight there either, man. So basically he had nothing else left but a third fight with Kovalev. Nobody wants to see that shit. Sorry about that. Yeah, but nobody don't want to see that shit, man. So I guess he felt like it's aside from going up to cruiserweight or I don't know, heavyweight, and what else is there left? I mean, it was some, I don't know if it was trolling or if it was some just stay relevant type shit, but Andre Waters actually said he'd be willing to get in there and try to fight Anthony Joshua. So, and you know, on Anthony Joshua, he'd probably take that fight in a heartbeat. But anyway, you know, this thing came out of nowhere, man. So, you know, hey, the man knows when he's ready to quit. He's clearly giving no indication that he's even leaving the door open, like maybe, but there is no one. He knows that Gennady Golovkin and Canelo ain't thinking about him. Just nobody else. And maybe he just doesn't feel like it's worth sticking around for. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with all the criticism from you fucks. You know what I mean? Not getting the proper respect. Clearly the American fan base did not support him in his fight with Sergey Kovalev. You know, what Deontay Wilder was talking about the other day with the American fan not supporting the American fighter. Andre Ward totally exemplifies that. You know what I'm saying? A dude who got gold medals for America, and a guy who's did nothing but fight honorably in that ring, did what he's supposed to do. Well, the American fan base did not come to support Andre Ward in overwhelming numbers. At one time, Andre Ward was barely even fighting outside of Oakland, and you know, it's very unfortunate. We see the pay-per-view numbers between him and Sergey Kovalev did not do very well. He couldn't even get 200,000 out of us, man. He couldn't even get 200,000 people to buy his pay-per-view, man. So, and Andre Ward is a great fighter. Call him whatever you want, boring, whatever you want, but he's a good fighter, man. I've always thought he had marketability issues, given that he never really attempted, but you know, whatever, man. Things have always worked out well for Andre Ward in boxing. Even between time he wasn't fighting, he was commentating on HBO. So he's had a great working relationship with HBO over the years. He's a class act, man. You got to love Andre Ward, man. He comes from humble beginnings. He comes from a rough start, just like most fighters do. And he rose and he became something. He provided for his family. He was an honorable man. He was an honorable champion. And not only Sergey Kovalev bitch ass, but everybody need to show this man respect as he walks into a retirement on his own merit. Real talk. So to the next video, Main Man Made Man. Don't forget to subscribe. Twitter, Made Man 511. Facebook, Main Man Made Man. Boxing Forum. Google Plus, Main Man Made Man. You know, Sergey Kovalev, if you want to worry about something, how about getting your punk ass in the ring with Adonis Stevens? Oh, better yet, you ain't even worth, because you don't have nothing. You don't have any titles. You don't got shit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got nothing. So maybe Adonis Stevenson don't even want to fight you. You coming off 2 losses. You fucking quitter. You know what I mean? You fucking bum. You know what I mean? You coming off 2 losses. You fuck around and be a hype job. I don't know. But the fact of the matter is, you need all these years you've been trying to not fight Adonis Stevenson for whatever reason. You need to fight Adonis Stevenson or fight Badu Jack or do something. Go up a division if you want. You know what I'm saying? You want to talk all this shit? Do something, Sergey Kovalev. But stop trying to use SOG's name to stay relevant, you fucking bum. To the next video. Peace out.